Yo, who was talking about limeade? For real? I used to put salt in limeade. Maybe that's the time for a different program. Hello?
Get f***ing aggressive!
Hey, what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the Ho train.
Turn on Fun Drive.
So I just saw a
I can do it.
I just saw a I think a sub message came up and I missed it. Shit.
You know who you are.
Who just subbed? That's in my face, and I don't like it.
How you doing, Mr. Bananas?
I don't like it. You ever been deep sea fishing?
Nope.
Jay? You ever been deep sea fishing, like out on a boat?
Have you been deep sea fishing?
have.
I know you did some shore fishing.
Yeah, well, there's a yeah, we did. I didn't do that as much as that as like surf fishing and pier fishing. But there is a VHS, actually. I've been trying to get my hands on it, seriously, of me catching my first king mackerel. And it's on VHS, and me and my dad chartered this boat. We got this captain and all the shit out there. This is still in my face. I'm getting pissed off about it, Steve.
What's in your face?
The bottleneck, it's blocking, like me. I'm getting pissed off about it.
Here.
Now, that's where originally, that's better. Okay, that's better. You're right, that's better.
Hello. Mr. Feng Shui here.
But, so anyway, we went out and I caught my first king, but I got sick as a dog from seasick stuff,
Yeah.
Puking shit, and it was bad. It was bad business. Tough scenes. But anyway, I catch this fish on camera, which is cool. But now my uncle, he used to go all the time. This is a true story. My uncle used to go all the time, and he actually was in a boat that capsized and sank. This is not a bit. This is not the joke. This is not the joke.
North Carolina coast?
Yeah, off the North Carolina coast. And
a lot of sunken ships out there.
Yeah, but I can't remember what happened to them, but they did go overboard, and my uncle and another guy lived for 2 days. I keep having to reiterate, this is not a bit. I swear to Christ that this is not a bit. But anyway, it was like an igloo cooler lid, one of the big, like 55, big. Yeah. It was an igloo cooler lid about this big, and two of them survived.
2 of them?
For 2 days. They both kind of floated on ends of that and kicked their feet and like stayed alive.
No sharks?
No, that's what they were thinking. So they got rescued, and then they, much later, different wife, I think, this uncle, wife was cleaning out the garage and started throwing stuff away, and she goes over, he had this cooler lid over the corner, and she puts her hands on this, and my uncle goes fucking berserk about it.
I bet.
Like, don't throw that away, don't you ever touch that.
Saved his life.
Anyway. But I heard another story, this is what made me think of it, about somebody who's, same kind of situation, and like lots of people died, like a few of them died, but the dog survived. You know why dogs can't drown like we can?
No.
Because they're a good buoy.
itself. It's aware of itself. It's aware of itself through you.
Boom.
You are an
Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Little Grown Man Record Night. Shot seems a little too hot over here. Again, that was not
Not a bit.
not a bit.
That's pretty crazy.
That's a true story about my uncle. True story.
You have some interesting family members.
Yeah, thank God Jay's knee is in the shot. That's what I was hoping for. When I walked in tonight, the first thing out of my mouth was, I hope at the end of the day, this show that I think about starting about Tuesday and start putting a little research into and getting into it, the first thing out of my brain is, God damn it, if on come Friday night about 12:05 or Saturday morning, I want Jay's goddamn knee in the shot. Numero uno.
So tell us a story. Let's talk about your family for a second.
Okay.
Tell us a story about a young Mikey Bananas, like showing up at a family reunion.
Hey,
I've told this story before, but
There may
Glass
be-
Organ
there may be some new
Aftermath.
folks.
What's going
Was your
on?
uncle-
Speaking
I
of
think
VC legends, right here, folks.
I think there's some new folks that need to maybe hear an old story.
was your uncle on the news, by the way?
Nobody can hear you, so it's not funny.
No, but was your uncle on the news for that?
No. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
That's a pretty big thing.
I was telling the story earlier. If you guys remember, it's sometime on Wednesday nights we watch movies over on Twitch sometimes, and we watched a Jerry Reed movie called Hot Stuff. Dom DeLuise is in it. Suzanne Plachette's in it.
I've got
It's out of print.
I've got a Jerry Reed album called Hot Stuff.
Yeah, that's what it's worth. It's a Hal Needham film, whatever. But when I was a little kid, like 5 years old, Consuelo. No, I was good at, like, even if I didn't know what the hell it was, I could memorize things and kind of repeat bits back in the same, like, timing
Right.
and meter,
Right.
even though I had no idea what I was saying.
Right.
Anyway, there's this scene where where somebody's trying to pawn a deer. What do you call them?
The deer head?
Like a deer head. There's a name for that, right? Trophy.
Trophy. What?
I don't. That's not it.
Everybody knows who you're talking about.
Yeah, like redneck wall art.
Stuffed deer.
Yeah. Okay.
They,
So anyway,
they're like works of art.
the guy brings it in. He's trying to get some money, and I heard a thing that I repeated. I go over to my aunt's house, right? And there's it was a big get together for our family. There's probably 20 people at least within like the kitchen and the dining room. And when we all walked in, they're like, "Oh, how's it going, Patsy? Oh, we good to see you, da da da." And then they're like, "Michael, what do you say there, boy? You know, it's good to see you, Michael." And I looked up on the wall, and they had a great big old deer head. And they said, "What do you say there, Michael? You doing all right in school this year, boy?" And I looked up on the wall, and I was like, "Talk about horny." And the place broke up, and my mom goes, "Michael!" Like she was mad as shit. And I was just repeating what I'd heard on this Jerry Reed movie. And,
You had no idea what you were saying.
yeah.
That's funny.
That's not, yeah, I think, Loretta, is this the package?
What you got?
I think I sent you an Instagram. I said I think I got it.
You sent her an Instagram?
Yeah, the tracking numbers are chalk nowadays. I don't want to show no. Although this address has Wichita. Nobody's. Anyway, priority mail? Or is this something different? No,
There was a time in my life when I thought
Topeka, Kansas.
That's
it?
There was a time in my life, and I might have
I
been
got it.
stoned, where I thought Wichita was a state.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, I hadn't stung into anything.
I'm not afraid to admit that.
Are we stinging?
Listen, maybe that was the problem. Your keyboard shat the bed last week.
We
After
had some problems.
Our post-show.
We had some problems. Is this the right stinger? We want to get a little graphics? Boom!
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I have that before. Like, actually, Aaron has sent me stuff, and Aaron said it's getting there on Tuesday, and like Sunday, I go out to my mailbox and it's there. And if you look it up, it's like arriving on Tuesday. Like it still says arriving on Tuesday, and it's already here. But anyway, taxidermy. Yeah.
And people
What?
shit on the postal service. Are you kidding me?
What brought all that up? I can't remember what brought that up. We did
I told you to tell a story.
Oh, okay. Well, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't tell me to tell a story. You see what happens? You see what happens, Larry?
Good times.
Temporary layoffs.
How was your week?
Easy credit ripoffs.
Scratching and surviving. Ain't we lucky we got it?
Nah, you skipped one.
No?
Hanging in a chow
Hanging in a
line.
chow line. That's
No,
the best. That's the best
one.
line.
There we go.
Hanging in a chow line.
Good stuff. Is Fever going to go up to Underdog and sign all the copies of his album?
I signed a bunch of copies.
Did you really?
I think John has some like special packages that
Oh.
have like
Deluxe edition?
yeah.
Record?
Got a CD.
Oh,
We didn't press.
No
Speaking
press.
of press, though,
No press.
there is there's a pressing plant now in North Carolina. It's in Asheville
Double P.
called Citizen Vinyl.
Oh.
And it's kind of cool. You can take a tour, and there's a cafe, and it's kind of a cool situation. They got a record store there as well. Of course, it's no Harvest, but
No.
it makes
Oh, they do have a
great
record store
idea
there?
for a trip to Asheville because I can go to Citizen Vinyl, I can go to the Moog factory, and hit Harvest.
You're missing the most important part of any of that.
What?
That's where the fuck Merv is.
Well, of course, and hang with Merv.
Yeah.
I will be there in October. I think it's October for the King Gizzard show.
Yeah. Worth it. We should go up there before then.
Certainly.
Bulk of the series.
I love Asheville. One of my favorite towns.
And a good go to you, sir. Oh, see, we stung into that. we stung into that.
That was Jerry's fault.
Extra stinger. Can we relax the stinger for a little bit? I don't know, just the old school fade. Just a fade,
Can you change?
like a dissolve.
Can you adjust the transition time?
That
Like,
Jerry.
Can you make it a 20 frame rather than a 1 second?
with the fade?
The transition.
I don't know about that one, but I
Boom.
can make.
I'd like to see it faster, like boom, boom.
I don't know about that. But I can make the fades longer.
Can you put sound on it too?
Now what do I call this? What is this fade called? This dissolve. We call them dissolves. What is this dissolve called in the editing business? Aaron knows what it's called.
Now, what I'll tell you, taking a Randy for me was somebody going to take like a 10-minute shit. I gotta go take a Randy.
No, but these length of dissolves. I call them 9/11 dissolves.
Okay.
Because when we ran all the
Need to be
packages,
a little longer though.
yeah, the news packages where like people are, moving debris,
Photog's
and
never-
then there's a bald eagle, and it's real slow.
It's the
and
only
then-
time Photogs.
Yeah, look, Aaron, 9/11 fade.
Yeah, it's the only time Photogs and news feel that they can get away with putting a dissolve on a piece of video, because in news you don't put dissolves on video.
Yeah, is this better? Boom. That's more normal. Boom. All right, we're back. Well, I'm glad everybody showed up for the show. Jesus Christ, we've covered a lot of ground here in the first few minutes of this program, Steve. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think we'd get this deep tonight. I've kind of let my emotions, I've kind of bared a little bit tonight. I don't know. I feel like I'm already kind of vulnerable as a man and as a host. Or host.
Bear Grylls?
Or hostess. So the big deal this week, Record Store Day.
Yes, I was in Underdog just a couple days ago talking to Jonathan when it dropped, like the news dropped. He's like, oh, this just came in. They just released the Record Store Day.
Do you typically go through and look at the stuff?
Eventually I do. Just out of curiosity. Because, I'm that post Record Store Day guy that goes in there before they close to see the dregs that are left. Because there's something that I like that most people don't like.
I did my first Record Store Day last year, but I did that. I went about 1 or 2 o'clock.
Now, I will say, I did go that one time when they opened at what used to be, not Hippo, but
Earshot.
Because I was coming home from here.
You're still awake.
It was like,
Still
I
awake.
just turned in and got in line, and I was like, about 6th in line, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah, a pretty extensive list, I have to say. I mean, I did kind of breeze through it. I don't know if you got a chance to take a look at it. I don't know if you guys got a chance to take a look at it. Anything that really piqued your interest, let me know right now. What's on the list? I highlighted a couple things. You know, I got that Motorhead last record store day, like day of.
Yeah.
The Lost Tapes. It was like
Yeah.
a concert in Madrid.
Yep.
There's a Lost Tapes Volume 2. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
There's an Iggy Pop live in Berlin,
Okay.
which...
Is that during when he was there with Bowie and Fripp?
I don't know. I don't know when that's from.
Because the Berlin trilogy, Iggy was there.
Oh, that's right. This one's going to be huge, and I don't know if this is going to be super limited. And if it is, they're stupid. They're fucking stupid because they could sell so many of these. Because I've heard, I'm not the biggest Ramones guy, although I'm kind of coming around a little bit.
Because you're into punk.
I'm into punk, and now I'm kind of seeing it.
It'll draw you in.
And it's okay. It's still not my favorite by any stretch, but I get what's going on there. But I've heard a lot of people say, "Man, what's up with the Sire years?" After those first few Ramones
Sire
records,
label?
yeah. After the first few Ramones, what were they on the first go around? I can't remember. But
Small label.
that stuff you can find. It's been reissued, blah blah blah. But the Sire stuff, which was 81 through 89, being reissued in a fucking box set. You tell me that's not going to sell like gangbusters. Holy Lord.
Yeah, that'll go quick.
That's going to be crazy. A band I know because of the VC, actually Michael Pilmer, I know this band, Surfboard, Keep on Trucking. A lot of people in the punk scene have really been after this they've released some singles and stuff, but the first time they're going to release people have been waiting on this new full-length album that's coming out. The Damned, another punk band. This is like punk heavy as fuck. The Damned Strawberries, which has not been reissued in a while. Frankie and the Witch Fingers, which is that crazy cover that I bought on a stab. It's green. It's got that crazy face on it with the glasses. Remember, I bought me one. I bought Abigail one.
Yes. Yes.
Which is really good stuff.
Really good.
One of the earlier ones is coming out. Those are the things that kind of jumped out at me. Let's see what you guys said. Collective Soul. Okay. Nothing Face.
Yeah. Metal Theologian says if you buy a Ramones box set, you're missing the point. Which is there's some truth to that.
But you can't. I mean, those records.
It puts you that it immerses you in a bunch of Ramones shit that you didn't have.
That's been unavailable.
Right.
I mean, if somebody
it
like
gets you in the game.
The two bands that I always think of that's like in my wheelhouse is Boards of Canada and the Melvins. When I first started collecting records really tough, like in the early 2010s, when I got back into collecting stuff, two of my favorite groups, Boards of Canada, Melvins, and all of their back catalog was $200 a piece in records. And it was like really discouraging. And then they started reissuing them, and I was so freaking happy. But if they would have put those in a box set and said $200, boom, because I bought them all anyway.
Right.
For the Boards of Canada, I think I bought all of those at one time. Literally, it was like $200.
So record store day is like in late April.
Yeah.
It's in 22nd, 23rd, 24th, something like that.
Joan Jett acoustic set. Okay, I didn't see that. That's kind of cool. As Casey Kasem says, "Who gives a shit?"
Acoustic Jet.
Yeah.
Joan Acoustic Jet.
But yeah. Anyway, there was some cool stuff on there. It's like, I've always kind of been a little shitty about record store day. It's not something I normally get into, but I love how
it's important.
It's important, and I love how it helps our local record stores. They make a lot of money that day. A lot of them stay open because of record store day.
It really
so
is.
God bless them. That's what it's about, and that kind of makes me want to go buy something. But I realized last time you kind of get caught up in the hype. It's like, I'm going to go see what they got. Next thing you know, you're spending $120. You walk out there like, what did I just do? And you're buying stuff that like, hey, it's like a MoFi pressing of a Journey album or something. I'm like, what are you doing? You just kind of wrapped up in the whole like vibe of like, it's like having birthday money. You know what I mean? Where you're like, I don't care. Yeah, let's see if it's any good or not. $40. Cool. Well, anyway. But I don't know. It's cool that it's back on one day. That's the big news for this year. It's a one spring date.
So you're just not that kind of guy that's going to do that.
Well, I don't stand in fucking lines.
Just taking a stab, though, at some.
I just did. I'm becoming more of a take a stab guy. That punk, we listened to it tonight. That punk band, I just looked cool. It was, based on label, based on this, and it was $10. Used to, like, a stab on $10. No, I stab on $2 or some Goodwill shit. $10 I don't really stab at. I stab at $10 now because I know, because there's the fun. I've had to chase the fun. It's like cigarettes used to be the fun, but now heroin's the fun. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It takes more to like get that same kind of juice flowing, like it did when you were starting collecting and you're like, hey, I went to Goodwill. They had a Ramsey Lewis record, and you came home and you're about to jizz in your fucking pants because you got a Ramsey Lewis. That shit don't jive much anymore. Still cool, but it's not. It doesn't give you that same kind of
Maybe you ought to revisit that, though.
I mean, I love it. I just got all that, and it's just not all those cheapo records that kind
I
of
did that recently.
float around.
We'll talk about it in Dig of the Week.
Okay. That's what was cool about when the kids started collecting records. I got to go back through dollar sections and pull like Moody Blues and Iron Butterfly and like shit I bought for $1 back in the day that was in a little rough shape or whatever, but they're dollars. Who gives a shit? Now I'd pull 10 of them and spend $10 and go give her 10 records and like, dude, you're gonna love.
I've got a lot of early records that are cool as shit, but they are in rough shape. But back then, you just want to get in the game. Like.
Yeah.
Maybe if I really like this record, one day I'm going to replace it with something really nice. But I know that I want this,
Yeah.
So that's why I have a lot of those Funkadelics that have been beat to shitting back.
Yeah.
So
Glass Orchid Aftermath. That's exactly right. Lots of FOMO on Record Store Day. Fear of missing out. You're like, you don't want to be the one that doesn't get the thing.
Right.
And when you're in there, I think what really gets me is when I'm in there and I'm already buying the thing. I'm getting the $35 thing, but then I'm like, well, here's a $20.
The cool thing is, I've found a lot of Record Store Day stuff in recent arrival used areas that, I save a lot of money just waiting on it, and there it is. And
I find that a lot of stores, especially when they started splitting up the days, we're having a harder time anticipating and judging, like projecting attendance and the desirability of certain releases. So they would either like not get them, but I found that most of them over purchased things and had like extras of all, like the Miles Davis shit. It's like I picked that up day of, but like I went back and there's 4 or 5 sitting there 2 weeks later. You're not really judging your, and I'm sure that's tough to kind of pull off, but anyway, I don't think I brought that story in.
There's a Larry Coryell on Record Store Day.
There is a Larry Coryell. Somebody mentioned that?
Yes, Scotty says I should get it. I should get it. You're probably right.
There is one. I did see that, and I didn't really go down that hole. I just kind of like
for me, the weirder Larry Coryell, the better.
Alice in Chains. I think it's a 12-inch thing they're doing. I saw that.
I just want the original stuff. I mean, there's so many bootleg. They're bootleg or live.
I don't necessarily
all the bands like Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots. It's hard to get the original.
Oh, because it's the '90s,
right?
Oh, you're going to pay out the wazoo for original '90s stuff because they made 400 of them because nobody bought records,
right?
But anyway, this was kind of cool. Aaron Griffin posted this in the Discord. If you're not up on our Discord, folks, if you want an invite from Discord, I'll get one of the. Well, I'll drop you a link and you can join up with us. If you don't know what Discord is, it's like this chat that's popping right now, but it just keeps going forever and ever and ever. Anyway,
it's really cool. It's just, the show never ends.
The show never ends
because it just keeps going on.
This is this is another notch in the belt for me to say. I think Dave Grohl may be the coolest guy in rock and roll history.
Have you seen ads for the trailer?
Yeah, yeah. Well, because this is one thing. I mean, because I love Nirvana. It's one of my favorite bands of all time. But comes from a punk background, like a legit DC hardcore punk background. Played in a very successful band with a very successful and very well thought of band. You know what I mean? Went on to do his own thing that, while getting super popular, still maintained that
A little bit of edge.
relative integrity among just independent music folks in general.
Right.
He's a funny guy,
He's a nice guy.
nice guy. He has a reputation of, like, I don't know.
I like what he did with that girl, that drummer, that little girl. They were trading like videos back and forth, like challenges.
It's everything he does. I'm just, even though I don't buy all the Foo Fighter records or stuff like that, but like, I just think Dave Grohl's the coolest guy ever. I mean, it's in rock and roll. Anyhow, there's a new.
Is he the Tom Brady of rock and roll?
He's kind of the Tom Brady of rock and roll. I think that's a quote of the night. Can we get some quote of the night, Spam? But this is Foo Fighters going to release their new horror comedy, Studio 666, on February 25th, which is coming up, featuring the music of fictional death metal band Dream Widow.
It looks really stupid, by the way.
Vocalist and guitarist Dave Grohl brought to life earlier this week a frankly incredible new song called March of the Insane, which I checked out on video today. Turns out Grohl is actually plotting an entire Dream Widow album to hopefully be out by the time the Studio 666 hits the screen.
So it's like a death metal?
It's thrash. It's like
Thrash.
80s. This is the quote from Grohl. It will be the lost album, says Grohl in an interview with Rolling Stone. It'll be the album they were making before Dream Widow's vocalist fucking killed the entire band. Grohl didn't reveal who else would play on the record, but notes that it's inspired by, quote, being a fucking 80s thrash metal kid, unquote. Quote again, Steve. I have my favorites. You'll hear a lot of those influences in a 13-minute epic. For that song, put maybe 4 or 5 of these sections together, this big long thing. Some of it sounds like Trouble. Some of it sounds like Corrosion of Conformity. Some of it has a Caius vibe. Yeah, like the stuff he did with Probot. That's a good, like, yeah. So it'll be interesting. The video for that song, it's really good. I'd be interested to hear like what real 80s thrash metal fans think of that song, because I think it's pretty good. It's not legendary, it's not groundbreaking, but it sounds like a fucking 80s thrash metal song. If you gave me that on some like weirdo band called Renegade from 85 I've never heard of from Saskatchewan, and I put it on, I'd be like, all right, fucking A. But it's Dave Grohl now. And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whether or not you're a big Foo Fighters fan or not, I think that's pretty fucking cool.
Is it like, who was it, Garth Brooks, or who was the...
Now see, I don't want to go down this...
Was that
Chris Gaines?
Chris Gaines? Yeah. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah, no. I think we did a Chris Gaines bit last week. No, that was on the Wednesday stream. We're checking out that other gentleman's stream. The guy that likes magic a lot.
He does like some magic.
He was a cool guy. A retro streamer. What's up, Vance? Yeah, that was on the other stream. Big fan of this guy here on the program. Woo! Love this guy. Orville Peck. And look at this shot right here. That's a dynamic shot.
It's pretty sexy.
He's streaming right now? No way. Yeah, Orville Peck. Really cool guy that's... he's actually a punk drummer that just has this affinity for like country western and more on the western side of things. The first couple of records I've heard, I own the first one because Shane sent it to us, and I bought the kid the first one and the second one for Christmas. She's a big fan, but this is a brand new one coming out. It says it's inspired by country rock, 60s and 70s psychedelia, California, and bluegrass. It sounds pretty awesome to me. It's going to be called Bronco. It's coming out this April on Columbia. Speaking about the album Peck shares, this is my most impassioned and authentic album to date. Inspired by country rock, 60s, 70s, psychedelia, California, even bluegrass, with everything being anchored in country. Bronco is all about being unrestrained. Fucking A, man. Pretty cool. Orville doesn't fit in any of my mind. Yeah, it's he's kind of all over the place, and I really dig that. It's fantastic. What's up, Liver Lobes? Yeah. Let's go to some stuff that came out today. Got a little punk. Got a little metal. A little punk. Little stoner. Little jazz. How about that?
Okay.
Boom. Bad Brains. I don't have this I don't really know this Bad Brains. Quickness. It's the 4th full-length album, originally released in '89. That's a little later for me for Bad Brains. I don't know that later stuff at all. This is the one that landed him on the MTV music video for the opening track Soulcraft. This reissue marks the 5th release in this remaster campaign. I've seen them do some other stuff, and apparently the remasters are pretty decent for punk records. Like I said, they're not going to do any MoFas for punk records because that would be kind of pointless, in my opinion. I mean, I'm just one humble man, Steve. But anyway, this one, when I saw this on the list, I damn near shit my britches, and it's funny because I got a little story to go with it. This can you give me back on my thing, Jerry? What's wrong with this mouse? Well, get me a different one. Razor's not paying us anything. How much? I've been wanting this record for a really long time. Really long time. And it's funny because I remember back like over a year ago, one of the questions in some contest or something I did was talking about like the first punk you ever heard. And what's the first punk you ever heard? Do you think of it? Or you were like, whoa, what the fuck is that?
First punk I ever heard.
See, I have a hard time with this because I'm a little younger, and so
Probably the Ramones.
that's what I was thinking. But I mean, like when I think of music, I remember being like going from like Nirvana and working my way backwards. But in thinking of that, that's not to say that I didn't hear the fucking Ramones on everything in the 80s. But honestly, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But my first exposure to it, and I didn't realize it, was the movie Thrashin'. Josh Brolin, skateboard movie. If you're a kid relatively close to Jay and my age, you know all about Thrashin'. Terrific skateboard movie. But in this movie, that's when I saw Red Hot Chili Peppers for the first time. They played it like the dance. And I didn't realize this was in here. But the circle jerk. Oh, get off your phone, Steve. Boom. Busted.
I'm working here.
Okay. Circle jerks, Wild in the Streets. This is in that movie, and I've always just remembered that song and sang along to it, and then realized much later, oh fuck, that's a Circle Jerks. I didn't know that. But I was listening to this on the video cassette in middle school.
I think,
and it got released today, and that's reissued today, and I'm super excited. I'm going to go buy it. 40th anniversary.
It's a toss-up between, I said, the Ramones, the Sex Pistols, and also I wish they would reissue the soundtrack to Repo Man.
They're in Repo Man. That's what Scotty just said.
Repo Man was like, I learned about a lot of punk bands from that album.
Yeah.
And I know the problem is probably getting all the rights for all the different bands to put them on that album, probably. But it would be so nice to get that.
But I think they use that for like a little montage where they're skating through the streets when they like toward the beginning of the movie. Wild on the streets, running.
He could walk down the street. The girls could not resist his stare.
But speaking of which, and I'll use
subsequently, Pablo Picasso was never called an asshole. Not like you.
Is that Randy's band?
Is that? No.
Well, we ain't got no damn band, Randy. But no, that reminded me randomly because this came up and it blew my mind. I'm like, oh shit, they reissued this because I've looked for this a few times and there was no reissue. It was like, oh, you can buy it for $70, and I'm like, yeah, it's an EP. I mean, essentially. But anyway, I see this today and I'm super excited. And then I noticed that some folks in the VC tomorrow night are going to be doing a auction. Some of you, some regulars in the VC, Dr. Fred Putterman, the Waxed, and the Vinyl Archivist are going to be doing a combined vinyl auction. I think it's going to be like 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. And they were previewing some of the records they're going to be, and I think it's going to be on Dr. Fred Putterman's Vinyl Community College. You can find it under Vinyl Community College. It's going to be doing an auction on that stream, and like live bids on auctions on these records. Lots of stuff. I saw some killer jazz stuff from the dock over there. I saw some cool like nice pressings, like pristine preferred pressings of things, of rock and roll records from Patrick Vinyl Archivist.
There was one on there that I played tonight because
the Humble Pie.
The Humble Pie album,
Yeah.
because he's selling. And I thought I'd play it. If you guys liked it, go bid on it.
But I did see that the Waxed has Sex Party, the Circle Jerks.
Yep.
So I don't know, but yeah, check it out if you guys are into that kind of shit, and check them out. Auction tomorrow night. That's pretty cool.
Auction.
Hey, give me 45. Yeah. Something else came out today. Little Iggy's and the Stooges, Cock in My Pocket. This is a special limited edition 7-inch, featuring tracks originating from the Stooges rehearsals back in '73. Captures the fire and raw energy of the band at the very height of their powers. Available on pink vinyl. Nice. This is a Cleopatra thing. Cleopatra's doing big time business over there. That's
like one song on each side.
Well, it's
a 45.
It's a 45, but it's punk shit. So you got to think there's a couple of. I couldn't get a firm 7-inch. I couldn't get a good line on how many tracks are on there, but pretty cool, especially for a hardcore Iggy collector.
Yeah.
But you're not an Iggy collector, Steve. So you probably want to get rid of that one you picked up last week.
Oh, I see.
It's fodder. It's taking up.
I'm gonna just.
I mean, it's taking up room. That's all I'm saying.
I need to at least
clogging up
look
space.
at it.
This stuff just shoved everywhere. You know what to
I
do
did
with
bring
it.
that Heartbreakers album since I know you liked it. I wasn't going to give it to you, but
No. Well, let's do it.
I think we heard side one after the show last week.
Yeah. This is something I've been aware of for a little while. Aaron brought this up in the Discord. My favorite band, probably going right now, Elder. They've been my favorite band for a good long while.
This chair, the back has just totally.
Wait. Sit up. You got to squelch this in.
Oh, is it adjustable?
It's a little problem. It has a little problem. How about that?
That's better.
Is that better?
How you like me now?
See that? No, what I'm talking about. I broke my thumb.
The next album.
That's not right.
Aaron had mentioned it.
That's not right. Thumb's not supposed to do that. Yeah, what it is, it's Elder doing a little combo deal with Cadaver. Now it's not. It may not be the Cadaver that you're thinking of. This is most important rock. Berlin's most important rock band, Cadaver, collude with U.S. prog rock Wunderkinder Elder.
Wunderkinder.
I don't like them referring to them as prog rock. I think they're a proggier stoner rock, but let's not just call them straight up prog rock. I think in this particular case, that's a little bit pejorative, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's a gushing opus between rock, prog, and alternative, held together by the two bands' contrast. A very nice sentence. I like the album. Let me just say this. I like the album. It's some of the more psychedelic, low-key stuff from Elder on the instrumentation side, and I like it. Cadaver, I'm not super in love with Cadaver. So their kind of contributions to it are neat. That's what I'm talking about, Aaron. It's good, but it's not Elder. I would rather hear an Elder record than hear this, but cool nevertheless. And cool that it came out. Neat project that they got together with some other dudes and, you know, another band and da-da-da. I ain't hating on it. On the jazz side of things, Lee Morgan. Caramba! I've been watching a lot of Narcos, Steve. You ever seen Narcos?
No.
This is from the Blue Note Classic series. I don't know. I love Lee Morgan. I really don't know much about this. When Lee Morgan recorded this album, Karimba, he was only months away from his 30th birthday. But it was the 23rd Blue Note recording he had done. At that point, they were saying he's a full-fledged fucking master.
I really love that documentary.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. But let's see, so he's right in the wheelhouse, and I don't really know this record. I need to check it out. And it's the classic series. Compared to the Tone Poet, you could get into these a little bit cheaper, which we've talked about before. It's more of a $23, $24 kind of thing versus a $35, $40 thing. So it's worth more so taking a shot on than, you know, some of the Tone Poet stuff can get a little pricey. Not as pricey as fucking like OG Blue Note stuff, because, you know, when it comes down to like some of that stuff, I mean, it's unattainable. So a $40 record doesn't seem like a lot.
I brought it. That Medeski Martin Wood album is a Blue Note. I bought it used, and it was not. You know what? It was not cheap.
I got a Blue Note right down there. We listened to it off stream last weekend because I was like, "What is this?"
Yep.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Cantaloupe.
Yep.
Yeah. I had no idea that Cantaloupe would be a Blue Note, but yeah.
Well, Blue Note probably owns Cantaloupe Island, so that's how they were able to do that.
I don't understand the reference.
It's Herbie Hancock. That's where the song comes from.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to get into what we played. Played a nice little stack. We didn't do a set tonight.
Jay, you want to come over here and sit?
No.
Jay.
Come on, bud.
Get a grip, Jay.
So, Jay, what's going on tomorrow?
You got to be toward the microphone.
Hockey game.
There's a game tomorrow. Who's playing?
My son. We got a 3-hour marathon.
Jay's son.
It's called Hockey for Christ.
Jay's son is playing hockey, and he runs the camera in the locker room.
And Jay, let's tease. Jay's gonna have a video up. We got a video of Zamboni next Friday night. We're gonna have a Zamboni video. We can
Music.
It'll be a world premiere
music video.
Yeah.
World premiere music video. Zamboni.
Jesse and the Rippers. Oh Christ.
Hey, there's a guy named Jesse that works up at the ice house. He's got a girlfriend asking about Jesse's girls.
Hey,
all the time. That's our joke.
Hey, Mike, when you're 45, what do you think you're going to be doing with your weekends? Going to Home Depot, maybe building a little patio out back? Nah, we're going to be doing this internet show where we talk about Jesse and the Rippers and how my uncle had this horrible fishing experience.
And how you found your grandmother dead.
And how I found my grandmother dead. Is that hot? These swipes do anything for you?
I like
you like the swipe?
I like the slide.
I mean, it's got a dynamic factor
I like
to
the
it.
slide
I mean,
left.
let's not discount it right off the rip. We should probably do a shot. We ain't even done a shot.
I think we have.
No, not on the program show.
Done a couple. All right, I'm gonna do tequila.
Okay. Well,
You do pop off.
you guys doing a shot with us? Have I missed stuff that people said?
Things we said today.
Oh, Shane, you talking about that Elder? I think it did come out last year, but the vinyl didn't or something. Maybe not.
We got some Paul McCartney news.
You'll do a smoke?
After the shot, we got some Paul McCartney news.
Let's toast to that.
Okay.
Tell it up.
Okay, so apparently Paul McCartney's going to kick off a tour, I think, in April. And one of the dates will be Truist Field, which is where Wake Forest plays football. It's in Winston-Salem.
Is that hot?
It's like a quarter-mile from the TV station. So if
TV station.
I'm not going to the concert, and probably not because the seats are probably very expensive. The stadium only seats like 35,000, I think. So you're not going to get a bad seat. It's not like you're way up in the bleed section. There's no bleed section. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. And I might just walk over there.
Blonde RL?
I might just walk over there and stand out in the parking lot and just listen to it.
What's your? I know this is my. And let's cheers to that. Cheers, everybody.
Sir Paul McCartney.
So, I'm sure these will be expensive. I know this is not 1984.
I think Uncle Watson's Widow should be the opener.
Open the gate.
Yeah.
Open the gate.
just we open the gate to let him in to get on stage, and that's our job as the opener.
What's your cutoff for a concert nowadays?
Price?
Yeah, where you're like, no fucking shot. No shot.
Well, I will tell you, when I saw the Queen concert with my family, I paid a lot of money for that, and it was through. What pisses me off are the people that buy up all the tickets are Vivid Seats and all these other third-party vendors that fuck everything up.
I'm putting on a Pabst Blue Ribbon wristband.
So, honestly, I don't want to answer that question.
No, but I mean, do you, like in your mind? I mean, I know you. I did things for like when I got engaged, went to Tool Show. Those shits were expensive, and the other Tool Show that got rained out was even more expensive. But like on an average, like big band coming through, big act. What's your like? You spend $200 on a ticket, like a solo ticket, just you going.
Just me going.
Yeah, just think about you. You're not taking care of family. It's nobody's birthday. It's none of that.
I'd say maybe 125, 150.
Okay. Aaron would say 300 if it's something you really wanted to see and would only see him once.
We had really good seats for Roger Waters. That was a gift from my wife, but it's like that's our money, so it's like that was in that area. But there were 2 tickets for me and Jack. Like
this is one of those where I don't have any business answering any of it, and I'm not gonna.
You're just not gonna do it.
I mean, a lot of times I got free tickets, and I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I mean, even if it's somebody good, I'm like, yeah, but no, I do think it's interesting, like how that dollar amount has changed, and it's a different thing. Because I mean, who knows how many times Paul McCartney's going to be coming back around, and that's a pretty special thing for a lot of people. I mean, at least. How many people does that place seat?
I think it's like no more than 35,000.
That'll sell out real quick. Right?
Yeah.
You think it'll sell out?
Probably. I would hope.
Metal Motion said there's nobody I would pay $200 to see. Yeah, me neither. I can't think of anybody I'd pay $100 to see. Unless it's Nirvana. Because that ain't going to happen. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think 300, more like 300 for the cheap seats, I would think. 300 and up. But they'll get bought up, and third-party vendors are going to fucking nosebleed everybody. I mean, they never allowed scalping you couldn't scalp, right? Although people did it, it was illegal, and that's what this is. It's just another form of scalping.
That's like, I mean, my favorite like still active bands. I mean, like one of the tip-top ones would be like the Melvins. That's a $25, $30 ticket.
For me, I want to see Clutch really bad, and that's even less.
Yeah, they're about the same.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, those are the bands I respect the most. You know what I mean? Like,
and Clutch plays Greensboro a lot, so I'm just waiting for a time when they're going to come back around.
But that's like, okay, you could see Clutch or like the Melvins. You could see the Melvins or Paul McCartney. It's like, yeah, I would see the Melvins all day long. And I love Paul McCartney. I think he's fantastic. I don't, I'm not, wet around the exteriors about it, but like
as long as he doesn't play crap. He did a lot of crap.
It's just, I just don't give a shit. Melvins, I give a shit. See, as I'm getting a little older, like Iron Maiden would be one of those, like, oh, I'd spend a little money to see that maybe. And like, that would be one that would be fun. And I would enjoy it. Fuck, even Kiss nowadays. If I thought it was gonna, and I know it's gonna be corny. They may be bad or whatever, but like,
You know what Paul McCartney
be
should do
fun.
now in his career? This is what Paul McCartney should do. He should do a concept tribute album to Angela Lansbury.
Okay.
Where he is Angela Lansbury, but he's got his bass and he's like telling these stories about being Angela Lansbury. And that's a pretty good idea. I'm trademarking that right now.
right, let's get in what we got. Well, now that there's on the same side with last week, and we got kind of a rule. You leave it on the turntable, it's the first record to play next week. Try some popcorn. A Tribe Called Quest. We're listening to this on Sunday night, actually during the Super Bowl. Great Super Bowl music. Tribe Called Quest, hits, rarities, and remixes. 2003 double LP compilation. Got everything on it you want. This was a present from the Boss Man. This is actually worth a little chunk of change.
You know, the Boss Man's got good taste.
He really does.
The Boss Man just celebrated a birthday.
He did.
I'm not sure what year it was. I think it may be a big year.
No.
No?
No. He's 1 year older than me.
Oh, okay. But he actually shares the same birthday with my youngest daughter and my boss. So it's like there's these three people that have the same exact birthday. It's kind of crazy.
Shane cashed in some banana bucks. No problem with this. One of my all-time favorites, man. I love the cat, the incredible Jimmy Smith. Had this record for so damn long.
That's an early Grown Man Record Night.
It's a favorite, and legendarily, we had early on in the show, we had one fantastic cat when the cameraman lived with me here, and his name was Mr. Kitty, and Mr. Kitty was the coolest, most low-key, awesome cat ever.
Chill. And
when he died, we always said this was his favorite song, and he was literally taking his last breaths. Cameraman had him all wrapped up, was walking from the back room, like out. He was going to take him out because he was going to end up going to be burying him, whatever. And but as he was kind of like coughing up his last breath, kind of thing, I played his favorite song, man. That's the cat. The cat. I played the cat while the cat was passing away. 100%.
I think Jimmy Smith might be the one artist I have the most LPs of.
I'm up there.
It's either him or what's the guy that played?
That is Quote of the Night. Mental Theologian says, if you think you're such hot shit that I should pay $200 to see you from the other end of a stadium, then you and your band can fuck off. Yeah, that's funny.
That nails it, man.
Have to admit, tried to get Led Zeppelin tickets for the 02 and 07.
That was ridiculous.
Had 5 computers going. Wow, that's crazy.
The system crashed.
That's crazy. Mr. Windbender, Mr. Eric Windbender, Mr. Hot Rod Racer Man, cashed in some banana bucks to hear a little Captain Beyond.
Oh yeah, that's not the first one.
That's the first one, right?
Yeah.
Self-titled.
I have the second one.
It's the only one I got. That's
the one. Though.
So whatever you asked for, this is the one you're getting because it's the only one I got. Fantastic record, man.
Helplessly Hopeless or something.
Such a fantastic record, and kind of low-key slept on by me for a long time.
Great record.
Yeah, it's so gnarly. It's a gnarly record. Yeah, where is Merv tonight? Oh my God, we got a little Macca. What's up, Macca? Man, that's funny. We were just talking about Paul McCartney, dude, and we must have summoned you up, brother. Are you gonna go try to catch the concert? He's coming around, man. We just talked about he's coming. Steve and I work in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and he's coming
to the stadium in Winston.
That's like a half.
It's called Truist Field.
Half a mile from where we work.
Yeah.
Are you going to be catching him on tour, brother? The Dolmeister. This was a dig of the week from a couple of weeks ago. A private press. Whoa! Liver lobes with the 2 gifties. Woo!
Nice.
I can feel that on my lips, Steve.
What's it taste like?
You hear that?
Yeah, I do hear this. I thought that was a chair.
No.
Was your shoulder blade?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
I'll never unhear that.
How about this one?
I hear that too. Holy crap.
I have a health problem.
Okay.
A little private press punk record from like 86, I believe, out of the Cincinnati area. Dig of the week from a couple of weeks ago. Human Zoo. Not a lot to be found out. Scotty can tell you more about this. I can't remember who did he play with. There's a G.G. Allen connection there. How do you know me? Dude, you're a legend, son. You kidding me? Come on, brother. I know you from all kinds of streams.
Mike spends a lot of time looking at stuff like that.
Oh, I'm the constant from the Brother Brian streams, from Rachel's streams, from like
You say these guys from Cincinnati?
other streams. Yeah, Cincinnati band. Took a stab on that for $10. Murder Junkies. That's what I was thinking of. Thank you, Scotty. That's why we pay you the big bucks. So if he comes where you are, you're there. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I don't know how big of a tour is he going to be doing.
I fucking don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm a lurker. You know, it's weird. Sometimes when I cast streams from my phone to my living room television,
Yeah.
then when I pull up on my phone, I'm going to chat. When I click the chat button or you click in the field to chat,
Yeah.
it like opens up and then closes. Opens up and closes. So it sucks. So a lot of times I watch streams and I can't chat. It's like I watch the Vinyl
That has
Archivist.
to do with you.
It's the Chromecast thing.
Chromecast.
So like,
yeah,
and
yeah.
oftentimes like,
See, the casting doesn't understand what you're doing. So you
I
said
guess,
uncast.
I guess.
We can recast.
And if I'm in here on my PC, I can like watch and whatever.
Right.
Well, a lot of times, like the Vinyl Archivist shit, I have it on, but I can't cast. I just listen and I'm kind
You
of
know
like
what, though?
going to sleep or whatever.
Who cares?
No, I care. I like let people know I watch their programs. Everybody does this wants to know that somebody watches their program. That's all I want to know. I want to know that somebody watches my program. We make programs, Steve.
I've realized I must have some blood in me from Missouri. The show me state. I've become very pessimistic about fucking everything. I don't, it's like people tell me it's like, oh, this song is doing great. It's like #1 and #2 in these regions, and I'm like,
I think that's being an older gentleman.
I don't believe fucking anything you're saying.
I think
It
you're
doesn't.
being
It
an
doesn't
older
make any fucking sense. It doesn't mean anything.
I think you're being an older gentleman. Curmudgeon. That's Robert D. Rayford, Curmudgeon at Large. Remember him? 2 guys named, I know, John Boy and Billy. Anyway, hey, Fred cashing some banana bucks. Want to hear a little Zeppelin?
Nice.
Gladly, even though I got a Kachunga out of the corner of my
Wasn't
right.
this one?
Yep.
A friend of ours from work brought us a box of records, and we did like it was like picking the team for like a baseball team on the sandlot, where it's like you pick one, I pick one, you pick one, I pick one, and somehow you got this one, and I was very upset.
Do you remember what your? No, it was different.
I got some good shit though.
What was your first one?
Oh, I don't remember.
I do remember. Actually, speaking of liver lobes,
Was that your first one?
Yes, but out of that, but remember when Liver Lobes sent us some stuff, and we had to choose between a couple of things like off the top.
Right.
I remember I chose the Mother's record, Freak Out, and you chose the Brown Bomber.
I'm glad you remember because I don't remember.
And I remember you ended up getting David Bowie's Low.
Yes, I do remember.
I
that.
chose something else, and then the next one that just fell in line,
Oh,
I was
God.
like, Steve's gonna get Low. And
Yes.
Steve got Low. Yeah, facts. It's like that was 8 or 9 years ago. That's
Yeah.
100% right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But we were
Nice.
kind of going back and forth. But the first, like, toward the end, it was like, oh, that's cool, and that's cool.
Still one of my favorite albums.
Yeah, but the first, like, 3 or 4 was like choosing children. Like, which one gets fucking executed? do you want to have
That's a hard decision to make, though. When you're sitting there looking at these classic records, you're like,
Do you want to have Freak Out, or do you want to have the Brown Bomber?
right.
Fuck. And at the time, like, I don't have either one. I don't have shitty copies. I don't have anything. But anyway.
It's fun, though. It's all said. and
Hey,
done.
thanks,
It's
Richard.
kind of
I
it's kind of
appreciate you, bro.
It's kind of it's a good rush.
I've been a fan of yours for a while, man.
Don't you
got something
agree,
to your
though?
channel?
Don't you agree?
What?
It's a good rush. That game you have to play.
Oh, yeah. It reminds me, stuff like that reminds me of like trading baseball cards with your buddies back in the day. And sometimes it would take us 3 or 4 hours. Especially the higher dollar trades would go from like 10 a.m. in the morning, because that's when a.m. is. And then you're thinking about it and you're like, I don't know. You stand up, you walk around, you do some other trades in the meantime. You do some smaller trades in the meantime. Then I'm like, I don't know, man. My mom's making fucking chicken nuggets for lunch. Let's go have a little lunch, and we'll come back and we'll think.
Wow,
about
this is some big
Oh, yeah.
negotiations.
it. $20 trade kind of thing. We'd go eat some chicken nuggets. Like, I don't know, man. Seems to me like you really want that matting. Like, I don't know, man. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. And then you come back like after lunch, and you're like, you want to do it? You want to do it? It was tough scenes. It was tough scenes, man. I'm telling you.
I think someone needs to write a screenplay.
About what? Baseball card?
This kid, this fucking kid, that we're learning more and more about.
Well, you see, that flea, Pee-wee, is me. This was a cash in banana bucks situation from last week that I got messed up and forgot about. Our good buddy, our mod of the channel, Shane Rocky, been around with us for the longest of anybody, as far as I know.
That record's one of those that I really, really want.
I got this early on in
We
the
might could do a trade.
I've been playing this actually 8-9 years. We've been playing this 8-9 years on this show right here.
I'll trade you that grandfather's album.
Doing it to death, the JBs. Woo. This is not a StreamYard, Richard. This is an OBS thing. We multi-stream on Twitch as well as YouTube. Do some video game stuff on Twitch. We watch movies on Twitch. On Wednesday nights.
OBS is free.
OBS is a free software that we've been using, but it's
good.
It's a little more. It's a little more fickle than StreamYard, but you know, the best refined.
My fellowship uses OBS.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's funny because a lot of like news organizations. Are like,
What
the fuck is happening?
I don't know. What was that? Is that Jerry?
No, I'm gonna smell and say no.
I had a gyro for dinner.
Oh God.
My wife made. She can make
Tastes
amazing
like
gyros.
a garlic butthole. Could you do the high parts of Take On Me?
I can't do the last note.
You can't do the last one?
No, one can.
I can whistle the last one. I wanted to ask the kid, because
Take on me, take me.
It's Carl Lewis syndrome.
I'll be gone in a day. Oh, I can do it.
That's close. Well, I always say it's the Carl Lewis syndrome. It depends on where you start. That first line.
Right. If you say, "Oh, say, can you?"
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah. You realize on the first line, no, I fucked this up.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
That's important. That song, because I've sang it a few times at baseball games, like minor league baseball in Savannah and up here, and so you got to know where to start, and you got to just drill it in your head. Don't go there. Don't go there. You know, you're in this range right here. This is your range.
Because I always wondered, because the kid is in school for music. She's been approached by some they call opera. What do they call them? It's not coaches. It's an opera. There's a weird name.
What?
Abigail got approached by. They have a name.
She should go to Belmont.
Well, they do. One of a couple in the program got approached by an opera. Aiders? No, I can't remember what it's called. It's like an opera coach, essentially.
Okay.
But there's a name for it. And I'm like, that's what they call opera coaches? It's a weird name. So she can do all that. But I was like, man, maybe for my birthday one year, like, can you just do like Aha's Take on Me, like opera style, like live? Because I'd kind of be on board with that. I can't remember what it's called. Something weird. Anyway.
Voice coach?
No. It's opera something. It's like opera towel or something where you're like, wait, towel? What? No. It's not towel, but like an inanimate object or a horse or a euro or a coin.
I don't know.
Purse.
I don't know what you're saying.
Sir Son. Alexa. Oh, you're unplugged. Sit that down there. Fuck.
In my bag?
Get off your phone, Steve. Aaron's already.
You don't want to trade?
Aaron. Speaking of Aaron cashed in some banana bucks to hear the first Wasp record. God damn it! This is a fucking monster killer record. Love this shit.
Women Against Special Prices.
Yes.
Isn't that what it was?
Women Against Special People. I ain't dating no damn Special Olympian. Fuck all that bullshit. Hell no.
I gotta pee.
I'll date my brother like everybody else in my family. Fuck, what are we fucking talking about? Fucking pussies. I want to be somebody. Even though it's a metal record, it makes me think of Ryan Kidd. Be somebody. Here's a little, speaking of little metal shit. I've not pulled this bitch out in a while, man. Atma from Yob. I'd forgot I had this. Yob, if you've never heard, super duper doom, heavy downtuned guitar vibes.
I get it now.
Women Against Stupid.
Operators.
What?
Operators.
Operators. Aaron, won't you time yourself out for a couple of seconds and won't you do a lap? Actually, we'll do a lap with you.
It took me a long time for that to set in.
Let me just say, you guys are the fucking worst. You guys are the fucking...
No, I think they're great.
Oh, okay.
That's the only reason I'm really here.
This was a J record. J. This is a funk record Jay picked up. It's actually pretty good. It's very much on that. Oh, look at this sumbitch right here.
That's nice.
Man, I suck
That's a good record though.
Man, I suck your dick.
Come on now.
Good stuff.
It's good. A little
T Connection.
Just a touch in the disco, but it's pretty funky.
Yeah, really funky for 79. When it said 79, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be Disco City.
There's a lot of bands that fall in that though.
It was like Disco County, but you lived in a different town that did it a little bit funkier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom. But good stuff. Where's Carl? Has Carl? Hey, what's up, Ron Kid?
Good stuff. This is Jay.
Oh, I got one for you, man. I got to show you.
That's Jay.
Where's the Hey, hand me that Cincinnati thing before.
What?
Hey, Ryan, did you see this record I showed earlier, dude?
What?
That Private Press punk record from Cincinnati.
Oh,
I wanted to show you this, dude. I picked this up last week or a couple weeks ago, Blind Stab. Private Press, 86, Cincinnati punk rock record, Human Zoo. You ever seen this shit or heard about it? It's really good. Really enjoyed this shit. Yeah. It's funny because the guy kind of sounds like Danzig on a track or so. And like Scotty mentioned, he sounded like Keith Morris on a couple of tracks. But it's good stuff, man. And he said there's a connection between G.G. Allen. Scotty, help me out. What's the connection? Hospital Records is the name of the label. Hospital Records, Human Zoo. I think it was 86. Yeah, 86. Dude, it's killer. I did find it on Discogs, but you can't find like shit on like YouTube and stuff, man. It's good stuff. Guitarist was a murder junkie for a while. I can never. Steve. I can never remember that murder junkie. Anyway. If Carl's still in here, Carl cashed in some banana bucks and wanted to hear, I don't know, the biggest heart of a record of all time. And I'll put Steve in charge with it. Carl gifted this to me from his late mom's collection, so God bless him and her, but Jesus fucking Christ. Little Night Moves. Yeah, and Steve played, let's see, what did he play? He did play Night Moves, The Fire Down Below, or some shit. I don't know. I was saying that, what'd you play?
What's that? On this album?
Yeah, I mean, we got to get into a whole big... we got a whole big beef about it.
I really wanted to hear Fire Down Below, but when I realized that actually the first 3 songs were like Rock and Roll Never Forgets, Night Moves, and Fire Down Below, I was like, well, fuck, we'll just play all 3 of them. And really, if you really never want to hear it again, maybe we should set up some kind of thing where you have to like pay not to hear it. It's like...
Who, me to pay not?
Like your Boba Fett defending the town, and people have to pay him, you know...
Don't be Star Warsing me, dude. Don't be Star Warsing me.
Or the
hey, thanks, Brian. Appreciate you, brother.
Or the Mafia.
Working the graveyard. I love it. And this is one Patrick mentioned he was going to be auctioning off tomorrow night in the auction. Humble Pie's Lost and Found. Recent Humble Pie convert. I never really liked them too much because they have a stupid fucking name.
I think this is like their first two albums put together into
like
one double album. It's like it's 2 early albums. I think it's the first 2, but I'm not sure.
Well, it's got that...
Oh, and that's the picture that we want to use.
Did you already show this a week or two?
Yeah, that's when we played it tonight, but I got it a couple weeks, like last week. I think I showed it.
I need a beer. You got a beer? Can I drink your beer?
You want a beer? I think I need a beer, so I'll get
a Budweiser. It's the best ever. Budweiser's the best ever.
I'll drink a Bud with you.
Don't get it twisted. It's literally the definition of beer. And then Steve pulled this out to finish us off. What's up, Thump Finger? Yo. What's the cattle decapitation?
Are these twist-offs?
Oh, they're twist-off, baby. Down on the upside, Steve's got this Soundgarden. This is a reissue, I'm assuming. Is it? 2016? So, yeah, it would be a reissue. I made this point. It's funny because a man of my age, the Super Unknown, like Black Hole Sun, that era, it was such a thing. And that was such an album. And then guys like me learned about from the older cats who were like, oh, that Super Unknown's fucking, it's alright, but like, man, you ever heard Bad Motorfinger? Fucking A, bruh. And I'm like, yeah, and you hear that, and you're like, oh, that's cool too. I feel like this is one of the ones down on the upside kind of gets shoved aside because it's a later album, which is really nearsighted because I think it's a fantastic album. It's a fantastic Soundgarden album.
Yeah.
That just kind of gets past. A couple of radio hits on there.
It's good.
But it's fantastic. Is it as good as Super Unknown? Probably not.
It's not as good as Bad Motorfinger.
But that's tough sledding. That's not fair. I don't think you can.
Technically, it is.
I don't think you can do that. But I've got it on CD. It's a fantastic record, especially the stuff that's not on
Are we gonna play marbles, or are we gonna?
We should. Let's do a little marbles. You guys into marbles? Boom. Put this on an update. I wanna be somebody, be. Be cooler if he said I want to beat somebody, right? You guys into violence? Violencia.
What are we doing?
I'm trying to load up some marbles.
Oh.
Once we get it in here, I may go urinate in my own toilet.
I did. Man, it was a long pee.
Long P Silver. I got some. Hey, what if we ran something else that's not like a regular race? You can do like a battle royale.
What?
Battle royale. Is anybody into it? Let's see what we got. Options here. Gotcha. All right, boom. Got it. Arcade race. Put that. Okay. Feature tracks. Top racers. Arcade. Oh, the Royale. Okay. I'm going Royale Prom. Because we've never done it before.
What are we doing? How do we do this?
Same way, I assume. So this is going to be like a battle race. It's not a race. It's a battle royale.
But I don't have weapons or anything.
Exclamation point Fever P video? Come on, bro.
Exclamation point play?
Exclamation point play. Okay. You guys get in here. See, is that launching people? Yeah, they're in here. All right. This is a new... I got to go pee. But you guys figure this out. Tell them the story, Steve.
Fuck you.
Tell them about it.
I'm going to show my promo.
All right. This is a new... I got to go pee. But you guys figure this out. Tell them the story.
All right. I'm going to show my promo.
All right.
Got to change cameras here. How do I do that? All right. I'm going to show my promo. Got to change cameras here. How do I do that? Damn it. Oh, this is so fucked. Damn it. Oh, this is so fucked. Oh well. I was going to show this cool promo I did. Let's see if I can figure this shit out. I thought that would do it. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to do this.
Tomorrow on WXII 12 News, over 41 million records sold. This new old craze is booming again. Meet the people behind North Carolina's Vinyl Frontier. Tomorrow at 5.
That didn't work very well. Let me play that again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tomorrow on WXII
We're not...
12
Switch the
News,
camera.
Over 41 million
Oh.
records sold. This new old craze is booming again. Meet the people behind North Carolina's Vinyl Frontier. Tomorrow at 5.
Anyway, that didn't go well.
Jeez, and you moved the microphone for all this? You know this is set up for
You didn't help me very much.
Jesus Christ. Oh, we got 17 people going to run a little Royale.
All right.
Let's go, everybody. You guys ready?
People want to run a little Royale.
I don't know what this is going to do. I don't know what it's going to do, but we'll see. Last marble standing. 18 got in here.
That was terrible. Should ingest it into the system.
See what happens. Oh shit. I don't know how to camera this up.
Oh wow.
They're like people are beating each
So
other
show
up.
your hit points.
Yeah, but I don't know how to
How can I
zoom in or
can I up my health? Looks like you can't.
Okay. Got people taking out people. 16 of 18 left.
You're about dead.
That ain't nothing. Oh, it's if you bump into things or people, right?
I guess.
Watch your health bar, folks.
This might take like an hour.
Oh, who's... Oh!
What's that? Oh.
Got a little supply drop. Who's going to get the supply drop?
Uh-oh.
Vance eliminated Trim Tight. That's not very neighborly.
Laser.
Mike with the call.
Vance is known as one of the nicer guys in Abacus. After all we've been through, motherfucker. You ain't dating
All
my
right now.
You ain't dating my sister. I'm just kidding. She's dead. Metal Theologian takes Noisy Beast right to the curb. Curb Stomp City. Liver Lobes takes Metal Theologian out. God, a couple of old school VC guys.
Abacus is about dead. Isn't that the one that killed you?
Get a top
That's right.
10 situation.
Top 10 situation. That's a Doc
Abacus
reference.
is dead.
Let's jump right into the action.
Huh? I think I'm doing pretty well. In comparison, although...
Who's got the most XP left? Fluffhead,
Health.
Zonkman,
Oh, Liver Lobe. Look at Liver Lobes.
Liver Lobes.
Why does it say Steve Fever over Liver Lobes?
I think he eliminated you. I don't know.
No, I'm still in the game.
You ain't got nothing.
Uh-oh,
Big Bad
I'm
Luke
dead.
took
Fuck.
Loretta out. Liver Lobes
Thanks,
took out
Liver
Steve
Lobes.
Fever. Fluffhead takes out
And a big-
Zep Pearl.
And a big fuck you.
5 left. 5 left. 5 left. Let's go. It's a top 5 situation.
Get Liver Lobes, whatever you do.
Who's got the Who's got the proper rotation down?
Uh-oh. Watch it, Aaron.
All about. I mean, Zonk's got the most XP, but if they're smart, the other marble should gang up on Zonkman.
Oh, Liver Lobes took out Aaron. I thought
Took out
Aaron had
Aaron.
it.
Oh no,
What the hell kind of shit did they just pull?
I don't know.
Look at Liver Lobes is barely alive.
Yeah, one little bump, one flick of the tip. It's sayonara, Steve. Oh,
Motherfucker.
shabams! Oh, Zonkman, king of the hill, baby, king of the motherfucking hill.
That was interesting.
That's an interesting thing. You like races better? It's the first time we did that. Races over to battle. Okay. All right.
We should do that maybe like once every 2
You
months.
guys are some fickle
maybe,
fuckers.
maybe once every 2 months or something.
Yeah. GG's.
We can always do a race later.
We can do a race later.
We should do a race like after.
We'll do a race for all the whiny ass people in chat.
How about we
Steve.
do a race right before Chip Chat?
We'll cater to all the whiny ass people in the chat. That's what we'll do. The whole world revolves around them, Steve. Now I'm getting a little pissed
Just
off.
do it after the break, though. See,
I'm just
make them stay after the break.
trivia. Oh, okay. Thank you, Loretta. Let's see what we got here, Steve. That's for subs only. No,
Well, we had subs earlier.
we did have
and
subs.
you didn't do it.
You get a bell for a sub.
There were 2 subs. I hate reaching down there, by the way.
I don't mind it so much. That's a big card. It's two cards. All right. Who knows the answer about it? I'll read the one most appropriate for our. Okay, here we go. Let's see who can get this first. Who was born in 1915 and released over 1,400 singles, most of which ended up in the U.S. charts? Holy fuck, what a stat. Let me read that once more. Who was born in 1915 and released over 1,400 singles, most of which ended up in the U.S. charts? Not Duke Ellington.
Louis Armstrong.
Not Louis Armstrong.
1915.
Born.
Yeah.
Rod Stewart. No, Gershwin. Nope.
No.
Jimmy Smith.
It's going to be a pop singer.
Jesus Christ.
Ella Fitzgerald.
No. Scotty Strychnine. Sinatra. Sinatra. What a hell of a stat.
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Yep.
Fucking A, man. I kind of want to sting into this, Dave. It's going to be a little dig of the week. You like stinging? Let's sting it up. You ready? You flexed? You stretched out for a little sting?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Shabams. A little dig of the week action. Let's come right back into it. Shabooms. How many dig of the week stuff did you have, Steve?
I've got a bunch, but they're like a lot of little
Okay.
Ed McKay.
I think I'm just going to do
grabs
two
that
little
were cheap.
porkies tonight.
I'm just going to run through a bunch of stuff.
I got a couple of good ones,
Do
but
you?
I mean, like kind of low key, a little bit on the low key side.
Okay. You want me to go?
Yeah, waiting on your good.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I went over to, after interviewing, after taking my friend Jim back to Greensboro, went to Ed McKay. I think I said this last week because I showed the big album I got, which was that Medeski Martin Wood album.
Oh, yeah.
But I got a bunch of like cheap stuff. This is like a quarter. It's Merle Haggard, Sonny James. I don't think
is that right?
It's one of those where I don't think they sing together, but
I gotcha.
they'll have like a Merle song and a Sonny James song.
Huh.
I just like collecting Merle Haggard. So
Oh, yeah. Shit, if it's got Merle on it, I'm all about it.
yeah. So this one,
We don't smoke marijuana.
it's another
and
quarter.
Muskogee.
They have it listed as classical.
Okay.
But it's what I think it is. It's like
Original Shrink, I'm guessing.
it's music from it's like Brazilian, because if you look at the words, it's like sway bois flash. I mean, that's Brazil all day, which is Portuguese.
I'm
It's
Portuguese.
It's not Spanish. It's like
No, it's on Portuguese.
so. I'm thinking this is going to be kind of a maybe cool like
Well, it kind of seems.
Brazilian. What's the music? Brazil.
Capoeira.
No, fuck. Casal. Vinepool.
That's worth taking a little shot.
Hell
on.
yeah, for a quarter? Are you
A
kidding
quarter?
me?
Shit.
So this one, it's called the Tremolos. Even the bad times are good. Silence is golden.
That cover is golden.
I put on the first song and it was like really fun and stupid, and I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, whatever. So this is one of those, I'm like, I'll pick that up and just throw it on every once in a while.
Look at this cover, though. That's Jesus Christ. That's nightmare-inducing and bonerific at the same time. What's the back going on here? The fuck? What are these people doing, Steve? we got this going on here. What's that between them?
Is that a bomb? Clock?
Is that drum from Karate
Is that
Kid
a
2?
swatch? Is that a swatch?
No, it's the drum from Karate Kid 2. There's a
little music man.
okay. What's that? Okay.
Okay, don't want to do that.
Hey, it's the outtakes from the photo shoot.
It's the monkey. It's the monkey.
There's a couple of guys just messing around.
Here's a Kenny Rogers in new edition, or first edition. Tell it all, brother. Which I don't recognize any of the songs on here. I mean, I do.
Cool
I do
cover.
like some of their stuff. I
That's a
especially
cool
like
cover.
that.
Look at that.
What's that? The situation.
What?
The something.
Yep. Yep.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Condition.
My condition was
is
in.
in.
Situation. My situation was in.
Big Jersey fan, Jersey Shore fan, eh, Steve?
Yeah.
But look at this cover though. That's a kick-ass
That's
cover.
cool.
I really like that.
Nice. This one is a bunch of acoustic music It was recorded at Berkeley. It's called Bread and Roses Festival of Acoustic Music.
Is Brett on there?
Greek Theater. No, fuck no.
Do you want to test me right now?
Let's see who's on here. This is like, it's going to be like Joan Baez and shit. Jesse Colin Young,
do you think I can
Pete
play
Seeger,
If by Brett on guitar?
Jack Elliott, Persuaders, Richie Havens, Joan Baez, Country Joe McDonald, that kind of stuff.
What do you think of If by Brett?
Oh, I used to sing it.
I used to play it.
Are you kidding me?
My mom taught me when I was a kid.
We should do a thing.
If a picture paints,
and that's one of those that ends on a high note. You got to bring.
Oh, it does go up there. It goes upstairs. Up top. Yep. Up top pork chop.
So this is weird because it's Bread and Roses. You see that? Bread and Roses, right? And so this one I got because it's just so interesting and funny and really, it's only $1. This is District 1199's Bread and Roses Project presents Take Care, a musical review of life in the hospitals.
The fuck is happening in my life?
This is one of those I got for mashup.
Nah,
for sure. So show this.
Dude,
front.
you bringing this out on Black History Month?
No. Well,
come on.
No, this is really cool though.
Oh, come on. Take Care. Right.
It's a musical they did about life in the hospital, and show.
What do they show? What do they show? Steve?
There's a good picture on the back cover.
What do they show? What are they showing here?
People working at the hospital, apparently. Show the back cover. Yeah, so it's a musical.
Welcome back to the WB. Fucking racist ass frog.
And one more from that day is this. This is one of those stab records that I was interested. I like the cover, and I think I listened to some of it and I liked it. Called the Cosmonauts. If you want to die, then I want to die.
Okay, that's aggressive, but fuck. Oh, Burger Records. Yo, hold up. You know our pal that we talked about, we work with?
Yeah. Sarcastic
Was
assholes.
in the Sarcastic Assholes? They reissued
I saw him today. And I called it, and I said, "Hey, luxurious assholes." He goes, "No, you mean sarcastic?" Call them luxurious. Yeah, it's Burger
Records.
So it's it's like a punk thing.
Probably. If you want to die, then I want to die. Yeah. I mean, probably.
I'll have to ask him about. Maybe he knows this band.
They're a reissue label. These guys reached out. They're just fans of punk rock and kind of research things across the country and like, hey, that's badass and nobody's ever heard it. Let's fucking throw 500 cassettes out there.
I'll go and do my other one. I got one more. Right. It wasn't from then. Just a couple days. Like I said, I was in Underdog. And
yeah, Burger was canceled. Apparently, the guy's like a major asshole like to women and shit.
Okay.
There was like some touchy-feely stuff going on or something with Burger.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people were like, yeah, fuck Burger.
Right.
Like, yeah. I did hear that. A little bit of never mind.
So I had gone into Underdog.
I was going to make a 4-inch clitoris joke.
To find out when the Rex Orange County album was coming out, which is in March.
Right.
And I didn't want to spend any money. I was just checking on some things, but I decided because I keep seeing this record, and I never go there because I'm like, okay, one day I need to address Jethro Tull. I need to address what I have, what I don't have, what I need to get. But I was like, I want this one, which is War Child.
I don't have this one.
Which it has. I mean, I know Bungle.
It's a cool cover.
Bungle in the Jungle is like a pop song, really, but it's what introduced me as a young boy to Jethro Tull.
What year is this?
Was it probably 75, maybe?
Huh. Interesting. I don't know this record at all. I love a lot of these 70s records. Let's stand a bunch of like random people up on the back.
Man.
And it'll be like artsy. Again, let's take a little look at this cover because that's kind of worth it. Look at that. Okay, take the text off. take the Tron dude off the front,
But you know,
and just look at this cityscape in the back.
But look,
I
this
love that.
This is from Jonathan. So look,
Love that.
it's $4, and look what it says, VG Plus.
Oh yeah.
So you
I'm
know,
sure
it's excellent.
I'm sure it's fine.
So I'm glad to add that to my Jethro Tull.
Hell yeah. Well, starting me off, a little package in the mail, Steve, from our good buddy Must Eat Foods, a.k.a. Rock Chica, a.k.a.
right.
Loretta.
Oh no, he said 73. That's probably right. I was in Texas when I heard it.
One of the best pals a guy can have in the VC.
You having some trouble there?
Well, I mean, compared to what? I could pull out what a knife.
Or the samurai sword?
The sword's not very.
You need to sharpen it. Maybe Jay. You know, Jay has a certificate now.
No, look.
He's a certified skate sharpener.
For my late cousin, though, I do have what a knife.
Yeah. You must have a sponsor. Are you sponsored by What a Knife? Because you've
would
shown that damn knife now like 10 times.
I would love to take a screenshot of that. I want a screenshot of that. No, don't let me not use what a knife. I'm still stabbing at it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I wanted to use what a knife.
You said to do it right. You don't need a knife.
Okay. Hey, it's a COVID-19 at-home test. Not from you?
That's your test you got from that's from the government? Hold on. Where did you say this is from?
Topeka, Kansas. It's from Biden. Hold up. You telling me Biden uses bubble wrap? Where are my tax dollars going?
Oh my God.
I thought it was going to be, it's kind of bubbled up, and I'm like, wait, there's going to be like a like a bowl or something in here. Or I don't know,
Where the fuck is this from?
Topeka, Kansas.
Well, that's a UPS center though.
That's hilarious. Wait, these are 4 tests in here?
Yeah.
Oh, it does say at the top. These are my... Look, I got my 4 tests. I'm the first person I've known that's gotten it. Have you gotten your test?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh. Last time everybody was like, "Oh, where's my?" I don't.
No,
have
I
it.
got mine like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago.
Well, I don't go to my mailbox. So, all right. Well, I'm kind of over the sickness I got, and we got a few other ones in there. It's so fucking funny. That goes down in Grown Man Record Night history. So, I mean, but the sad part of that is, Loretta, your package is still MIA. I hate to say that, but I mean the gag is worth something. Let's reach into my bag of tricks to continue.
Dig of the week.
Little dig of the week stuff. I'm gonna do a couple of these.
I'm done. I'm spent. Oh, you're not doing all of them?
No, I've had these for a month.
I like to do 10. You do 2.
Yeah. This was something I picked up kind of on a whim. It looked like something. Turns out it is something. This is called Jimmy G and the Tack Heads. A little gold stamp promo. The Federation of Tack Heads. Have you guys ever seen this?
You can tell where that's from just by seeing
By the artwork and stuff?
Yeah.
So this is like what, George Clinton's son?
George produced it.
It's not his son?
Yeah, it might be.
I think it's his son. 1985. Here's my eyeballs. You guys don't get to see those much. I got cat eyes. They sweat. I can't be around light. I sampled a little bit of this. It's more of only electro funk side, so it's got that real hardcore electro 80s shit on it. But this was like $4.99 chump change for something like this.
It's like maybe
Kick ass. Is it white label, I wonder?
maybe like Funkadelics met Zap.
Rainbow Capital, bro. But yeah, it's got that same, it's got the P-Funk. It's got the P-Funk vibe, but like from an 80s
A
vibe.
little Zap thrown in.
Yeah. Where's, that Zap record? I saw Deep Track Zach show the first Zap record. Did I not pull I pulled a plastic thing off of this.
Maybe.
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just keep going. It'll show up.
Wait.
Nope.
I swear to Christ. That first Zap record goes for like change, like money now. Cheddar. Do the kids say cheddar or the Benjamins now? What's the big words from the kids?
Cabbage.
Or cha-ching.
They probably know what cabbage is. The kids don't even know what cabbage is.
Yeah, P-Funk, that's George Clinton's son, all in that like family. Here's something
It's
I've
like lettuce, but it'll give you gas.
Here's something I've wanted for the longest time, and I've played this because I've had this a couple of weeks. So a couple of Saturday nights we've jammed this out, and I know the record anyway, but like I've bided my time. I've Joe Biden my time on this. It was worth it because I picked up a good copy, a little corner cut, little semi OG. I don't know when this came out. The Who Sell Out.
Didn't you show this already?
No. What a kick-ass fucking record this is. Did I not show this? Have I shown this?
I don't think, man, I don't know.
I show this?
I think I picked it up fairly recently.
I've loved it for a long time. I've had it digitally and stuff.
This is this might be my favorite Who album.
Yeah. It was, I've always been a big, last week we talked about odds and sods because of the football game. I like odds and sods, and what's the one that's got the connect the dots on it?
The Who Sell Out.
No, that's Who Sell Out.
Oh, no.
Fuck. What's that one called? What's that one called, guys?
Who by Numbers.
Who by Numbers. Who by Numbers and
Who Stank.
Who Stank. Who by Numbers and Odds and Sods have always been my favorite. But listening to this over the past couple of weeks, this may have jostled its way into the number one position.
Yeah, this is my favorite era.
This was like
though.
11, 12
This is my favorite era. It's a little more psychedelic. It's in the Tommy.
Some weird shit on here.
Yeah.
There's some weird shit on here.
I love this record.
There's some weird shit on there, but also some very thoughtful, like, compositions.
I love all the little advertisements they throw in there, too.
Yeah. It's out there.
I first heard it through the Maximum
What's up, DJ Thunder?
Maximum R&B like CD bot. It was like 2 or 3 CDs, and they would spice those in there. It's like, oh, that's cool as shit. They're Premier drums and something, the strings, and, whatever.
Yeah, it was good.
Jaguar.
That's one of those I've wanted for a long time.
Jaguar.
Yeah, and it's been a while since I really sat down and listened to it, and so I couldn't really remember like why I wanted it so much. But then like on a Saturday night after I picked it up, so like I said, it was $11-12. I'm like, now I'll remember.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of one of those things, but it's fantastic. What do we want to do? Is that everything we got for a dig of the week?
You can do a race.
You want to do an old school marble race?
Get back into it.
We can do an old school marble race.
That's what people want.
Everybody's upset about it. Oh no. Everybody can vote for the track. Exclamation point, vote, then the number of the track you want to run.
Unsound Rob said he opened for Kids of P-Funk.
Really?
He was in a hardcore band.
What? What were they?
Yeah, what was the name of your band?
No, what were the P-Funk, Kids of P-Funk? Was it like a straight up P-Funk band, or
It was probably the kids of Parliament Funkadelic.
But did they do like a punky version or something? You know, kids and punk.
I don't know. There's a story there. You'll have to investigate.
Let's go up and videotape it. I think Rob lives in the Alps, so we can go up there. You watch much of the Olympics, Steve?
No, not at all.
What's y'all's favorite Winter Olympic sport? You guys vote for your track, and then I'll tell you mine.
What's that skiing event where it's like freestyle weird shit that they do?
Freestyle skiing?
Is that what it's called?
What are we talking?
No, it has a weird name.
Moguls?
No.
What are we
They're
talking
doing
about?
weird stuff. It's not snowboarding.
No, she's saying that's what hers is.
Oh.
Because I asked everybody. My favorite's biathlon. Like cross country ski and then shoot. Because I was on a shooting team. I don't know if I told you, Steve. I was on a shooting team in high school. Went to the state championship.
Oh no, I do love the biathlon.
Yeah.
Just think those guys are doing cross country and then they have to frickin' shoot something.
I know what it takes to be super accurate in like a shooting competition.
Control your breath.
And imagine being that fucking out of like cross country skiing out of breath and do that is insane. That's insane.
One of our producers at the TV station
Also like
is
curling.
a huge curling guy.
Yeah, I'm also a big curling
There's a
guy.
curling center in Burlington
Have you seen
where they do curling.
the mullet mustache curling guy?
Yes.
Yeah. He looks like Dr. D, sort of. Curling? Yeah. Curling.
He also looks like a sexy sax player. That's you know that.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a lot of votes for 16.
Okay, sorry. I see 16 weighing in heavy. Anything else? That's winning. So we're doing that one. That's what we're doing. Cosmic Chaos. The viewers have spoken. Oh, exclamation point. Play. Don't forgot. Deep Track Zach owns the track record for the Grown Man Record Night community at 207.689. But the overall global leader of the track is Yusuf Ali, 24, at 49 seconds. That's bullshit.
Bullshit.
That's bullshit. You're full of shit, Ali. No, it's got to be hacked. I'm crunching the numbers over here right now, and I'm telling you right now, I don't think it's possible. Only 13 people going to race. We got 30 people watching, only 13 going to race. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine. That's fine.
There's some voyeurs, I guess.
No, when you see one less subscriber on your channel tomorrow, you know what the fuck happened, Steve.
Got a lot of voyeurs.
You'll know what happened. You'll race my race on some of your channel. How about that shit? How you like that mess? Boom. Karma. If you guys are into it. The only VC I know, Steve, it stands for Viet Cong, and they were our enemy. All right, get in here. Let's go. That's a popcorn hole. That's another popcorn hole. Yet another popcorn hole.
We're going.
Oh, look at that. That's
There we
trippy,
go.
bro.
Oh, dude.
It looks like my uncle's butthole. Oh, right down the butthole, boy. It's like, what's that movie where they go inside the body? Fantastic Voyage.
It's what's that one with?
Fantastic Voyage.
No,
Not the one with fucking.
yeah, that's the one.
No, not the geeky one.
Moranis. Rick Moranis.
You're a Moranis.
Up your anus.
I had something stuck in my Rick Moranis. I went to
my Rick Moranis has been itching a lot lately.
Yeah, hey, that's wash. That's you gotta wash. That's a wash. That's a wash thing. Oh, look at DJ Thunder. Ooh.
What kind of scrub? What kind of scrub do you use?
Butt scrub? Look at this. There's the ghost. There's the ghost note right there with Deep Track Zach. Can anybody beat him?
Oh.
Thunder's right there close. Come on. Chameleon. Why'd they use a harmonica right there? Abacus is the closest now. There's our ghost track.
I think it's a melodeon. You know the melodeon, right? It's like
Mixolydian.
you blow into it. It has a keyboard on it in front of you, and it sounds kind of like.
Oh, Benelthologian. What is happening here? VC Legend. Oh, is he going to pass him for the track record for the Roman community?
Here we go. It's tight, but here comes Deep Track.
No, but he's not real.
He's going. Oh, he's not. Oh, that's the record.
That's the record.
Noisy Beast coming up behind though.
Oh shit.
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit. Oh, he won't take the record back.
And he got stuck.
Oh, he got stuck. Scotty off the board.
Here he goes, Scotty. Oh, he got passed.
Oh,
Noisy Beast.
I know. Looks like trim tight, Steve.
Oh, trim tight.
Let's go to the Jerry. Can we roll that back?
I wish we could do a replay.
Hey, Jerry, can we roll that back? What do you mean? It's a premium package. Well, how much does a premium package cost? I mean, we got sub money. He's a founder, though, bro. Trim Tight's a founder. That's all you need to know. Let's wait for the official word. Who was that last one? Zonkman? Coming in there all late. Zonkman
Step
stopped.
it up.
He stopped at the fucking
waiting on you.
Concession stand. Let me get a corn dog. But yo, hold up.
Some peanuts.
Can I get some chili like on the corn dog? What's that gonna run me? Actually, I don't care. Can you put some chili on the corn dog? Yeah. You can. Hey, that's good though. That's a good race. I like that. I like the races too. The Battle Royale's cool, but that was the. I mean, the races are dynamic.
Yeah.
Well, let's take us a quick commercial break. What we got for Soda Speak Chip Chat? We got an open bag special for Chip Chat.
I brought a soda.
You got sodas?
It's the other soda from FYE. The first one we hated. It really sucked. It was
great.
Looked like Godzilla or something was on it.
Yeah,
And it tasted like shit. So this is
Didn't I
the
want
second
the container?
one.
Didn't I want the can?
What? No.
No.
I gave you the bottle.
Oh,
It's up there.
all right.
So this is to see if it's never buy a soda from FYE, but this might redeem it. I don't know.
Yeah, let's get some GG spams from our subs for Trim Tide. Sorry, we should be doing that every race. You know what I wanted to do for Soda Speak tonight was the new Bud Light seltzer, the hard cola. It was on Super Bowl. See that?
I saw your thing on the Super Bowl.
My thing on Super Bowl?
That shit you were drinking.
That zero carb.
Yeah,
that's
they advertise that a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't great. No. But no, Bud Light seltzer has the cola, like hard cola.
Right.
So it tastes like a soda pop. That's what I was looking for. I'm like, yeah, we'll actually do that on So to Speak, and I couldn't find it.
Oh,
What do I know?
you failed.
I don't know nothing. What's that? Oh, whoa. That's Gordon Jump, Steve.
Aaron says big news from Coke today. Are we not on top of this?
Coke?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to use my phone to find out.
I mean, while we're on break, you can. Fuck. What is this? Russia? All right, we'll be right back. Some more Grown Man Record Night. Yeah, I'm done talking right now. The big guy. Whew. As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Introducing TurboGrafx 16, the next generation video game system. It's 4 times faster, so the games are more exciting. There are almost 10 times as many colors, so the arcade quality graphics are even more intense. And you can expand your system with a CD player for CD games with sound effects that are turbocharged. TurboGrafx 16 from NEC, the higher energy video game system.
In this corner for one stop, the world's greatest black wrestler, Bobo Brazil. Tell him, Bobo.
I shop in Chicago at One Stop, where I buy beer and chitlins by the case. I love their spare ribs by the 30-pound boxes. That is the way I buy. And One Stop sells it at the lowest price.
Thanks, Bobo, for that money-saving tip. Remember, One Stop fans, Chicago's famous food and liquor supermarket. One location only, 4301 South Lake Park. 7 days a week.
One Stop.
When you drive to Wendy's and order a single, you get more beef than the Whopper or the Big Mac. At Wendy's, you never have to ask, where's the beef?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me. Kid sister, kid sister, kid sister. Wherever I go, you're gonna go. Kid sister, kid sister, kid sister, kid sister, kid sister and me.
My Buddy and Kid Sister. Each sold separately from Play School.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this particular segment with breaking news. Coming out of, what is this, AP, Reuters? Oh, wait, Aaron Griffin.
Well, Aaron sent us news that there was a Coca-Cola news. So what it is they've announced a new product that's coming out.
Okay.
Called Coca-Cola Starlight.
Wait a minute. I feel like this needs something a little extra.
February 21st. So that's only in a couple of days. That didn't want to be.
All right, what's going on?
All right, Coca-Cola Starlight, February 21st. Get this.
I'll get it, baby.
Reminiscent of stargazing around a campfire, as well as a cooling sensation that evokes the feeling of a cold journey into space.
Oh, now that I know. The other stuff, I was a little wishy-washy on.
What does that taste like?
The cold fucking space camp.
They put menthol in it or something?
No, that, man, you remember when Andy...
They put crack in it.
When Andy in space camp, she was trying to do that spacewalk so she could connect the oxygen to the main centrifuge.
I didn't see Space Camp.
You've never seen Space Camp?
I think I've seen it over here, but it wasn't something. So you grew up. That was too old to watch Space Camp.
Wait a minute.
It's a kid movie.
No, come on. I went so far out of my way that I got engaged to somebody that went to actual space camp. Ben's been to space camp. But I know 3 or 4 people that have been in space camp, and I actually
Is that why you gay?
Maybe. There was also an Adderall prescription thing.
All right.
What were we talking about? I got sidetracked. I got a little. Look, folks. Hey, I'm only a human being.
It's a soda speak.
At the end of. Oh, that's something we should sting into. I'm not gonna not sting into fucking soda speak right now. No shot. No shot. Set hut. Oh, we're stinging it, baby. And not only are we stinging it, we're stinging back into it. Shabams. So what do you got for soda speak, Steve? You've been the kind of the.
So like I said, I went to FYE. It's not a place where you go to buy sodas, but every once they have these like, kind of like if you go to the Rocket Fizz company, they have some weird things. They have some weird things, and a lot of it's pop art oriented and shit. So there was that Godzilla soda. It was like, what was that supposed to be? Here it is.
Oh, it's
Mecha Godzilla.
I bet it was like a craft thing.
It was what was supposed to taste like? I can't remember what. It was red.
But but remember,
it tasted like shit.
This is like bottled out of some dude's fucking garage. Is the bottom line. But FYE was selling it as like a craft soda. But if you look at it, this guy's like micro producing the stuff, right?
So here's another one.
Anyway,
this one actually, Paul Frank is the
PF
cartoonist that created this monkey. You see this monkey everywhere. I think it's Julius the monkey. Anyway, this is a sweet and sour strawberry lemonade.
Whoa.
Paul Frank.
Cool bottle.
Kind of a cool bottle. I got it for the bottle.
I was going to say,
I'll be honest with you.
You don't want to throw that bottle away.
Yeah.
Why don't you pop that off?
So it's a twist.
As I take this shot of butter.
Oh shit. Shot of butter?
Huh?
Okay. So, strawberry lemonade.
I like a strawberry lemonade.
All right.
I'm going to Carl it. Full disclosure. I'm Carling it.
Well, we have COVID tests now.
Thanks to Rock Chicka. Hey, and we can't appreciate you so much for that, for these fucking COVID tests. That's good. Throw some pop off in the lemonade. I mean, I would, except for the fact that I literally took a shot right before. And low key, a lot of people forget.
You know what? I think this is a better mixer than it is a soda.
You do. I just took a shot. No, I
No.
I literally just took a shot.
No.
2 seconds before
I won't
that.
put much in there.
Jesus Christ. But low key, a lot of people forget how great of a combination like a lemonade and a little bit of vodka is. And I don't mean like. What I do is I take a tumbler, like a full-on like Yeti tumbler.
I'll tumble for you.
Some ice.
You.
Ice and a full tumbler of lemonade, 1 shot of vodka, like for a little afternoon sippy, you know what I mean? It's not like a get tore up kind of thing. It's just kind of a low-key, like, maintain thing. I think lemonade works very well for that. And a familiar flavor. Michael familiar.
All right, let's do this. This is Paul Frank.
You keep going, Steve. We'll be wrestling in the yard.
No, that's a better mixer.
I mean, I like it both ways.
Honestly.
Leah Thompson or Kelly Preston? Leah Thompson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But both are superseded by Elizabeth Shue. Oh, Allie with an eye. Woo!
Wait, what's the girl from Fast Times?
Is that Kelly Preston?
No.
No, that's from bum, bum, bum.
Coming out of the pool.
Bum, 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 bang.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe Cates.
Yes, Phoebe Cates. I'll take that. At that era in time, at that moment in time.
Elizabeth Shue all day long. Karate Kid, Elizabeth Shue. Leaving Las Vegas, Elizabeth Shue. Adventures in Babysitting, Elizabeth Shue. Woo! Christ.
Chip chat?
You're gonna have to give me a second.
I think we should hear that Who album.
You think? Oh yeah, I'm all aboard that. I mean, but I think we should probably. Steve's wife is going to have him sleeping in the garage. Boom.
I wish I had a garage.
You got DJ Trish. Shaboomst. But I do think with a major segment like Chip Chat, we should probably sting into that. Borscht. And then maybe back out of it. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh. Kind of wet over here.
Yeah. All of a sudden, this room feels and smells like moss. It's like a
Kate Moss.
It's like a South Carolina May afternoon where you're like caught in the woods when your car fucking breaks down. Oh, but I don't have a cell phone signal. But this one guy with a tow truck just happens to drive by.
Anywhere
Smells like
south
that.
of where we are now, it's 100% humidity in the summertime.
Yeah.
It's like it's raining, but it's not raining.
Man. Oh, Eric's back. He's all messed up now, I bet you.
Did Merv ever show up?
I never saw Merv. Eric was in here.
Merv, you out there?
Eric was in here before. I mean, he went out to meet with his buddy. Now I bet he's all messed up. He's all messed up. What are we doing? Chip Chat. What are we doing?
Chip Chat. Chip Chat. Did you show the graphic?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah, we did that.
We stung into it.
I just grabbed... There was a couple things left in the bag. A couple repeats, I believe, but I don't think we've done this.
Where'd these come from?
I don't know.
Okay.
The bag over there.
Full disclosure. Who sent these?
I think I'm going to guess Aaron. But...
Aaron, did you send these?
Moon Lodge.
Moon Lodge barbecue chips. Nice
Moon
bag.
Lodge. Where's Moon Lodge from?
They expired
October.
In October.
That's not bad though. I'll take that.
No, that's
especially
nuts.
a barbecue chip. It's been preserved with vinegar, so you know.
You got some readers?
Barbecue chip.
Where's my readers?
A barbecue chip was going to last you a little longer because of the vinegar.
Of course so.
You pickled it basically.
What is this? It's like joint paper?
No, come on now.
What is that?
I don't believe in that. That's from the package. It's from the government.
Steve and Jay are headed for rehab. You said it, Trish. Those guys got to get it together. I don't know what their problem is. I've been telling them for a couple of years now. They're off the rails. This Moon Lodge chip, here's what I got to say about this. A century and a half ago, okay, that's a pretty tough stab to start off a little stanza there. For a potato chip description. Anyway, a century and a half ago, a customer's complaint created $1 million industry, and it happened at Moon Lake Lodge in Saratoga Springs, New York. Commodore Cornelius Vanderbilt, the famous railroad tycoon, was dining in the majestic lodge. He sent back his French fries
I know this
because
story.
they were too thick. The chef obliged and cut them thinner. The Commodore then sent them back again. The chef then sliced the potatoes even thinner. Then they came back fried and crisp as he could. The Commodore loved them and begged for more. These quote-unquote Saratoga chips became the house specialty, and the chef making each batch by hand, and America's favorite snack food was born. Moon Lodge snacks are made with the same pride and commitment that made the original chips served at our lodge such a treat.
They have basically. You say they have no association whatsoever with the story you just told.
Our dedication to quality will have you ... just like the Commodore ... begging for more. All right, somebody get me these guys on the phone. Out of Missouri, product of Canada. Out of Missouri. Let me say that again. Distributed by Centric Store, Missouri, but it's a Canadian chip. Who sent them? Did we decide?
So, Canadian company telling this Vanderbilt story and just putting a chip together, the vinegar chip.
They just pulled that shit off a wiki? Yeah. So, where did we get these? Did we come up with that?
No, we didn't. Open the bag.
Aaron says not me.
Vance, maybe?
I don't think Vance took these. Ooh, that's a nice looking chip. Get a good one, Steve. Let me tell you something. Little BBQ chip. That's a good looking BBQ chip. We have seen our fair share of BBQ chips, Steve, in our years here.
Oh my! This is a great barbecue chip.
A little bit stale.
No.
And a little bit different. Tastes like a little bit more paprika maybe than some other chips. There's kind of a dark, roastier flavor. Not the high palate sting of a barbecue chip, where it's kind of almost vinegary, like a top.
Right.
It's more of a low paprika, chili powder, not like, you know what I mean?
Well, it's
not spicy.
It's not too sweet either.
No.
Which is a good thing. I think barbecue chips have a tendency to be too sweet.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Because let's face it, folks, you can make a great barbecue chip, dump shit tons of salt on it, dump shit tons of sugar on it, call it barbecue, and people will love it. Because you know why? Because Americans are natural born fat asses. And when you dump salt or sugar on anything, we fucking love it. It's just the name of the game. But when you kind of get past that, and you have a refined palate when it comes to these sort of things, you start noticing things.
Right.
How many? I would argue, Steve, barbecue is probably the most sampled chip we have done here on the program. In what, 10 years? Yeah. We're on our fucking 10th year of this show.
Yeah, probably some form of barbecue.
I think barbecue we have done on different forms, shapes, or whatever. More than anything, we have tasted more. We've probably tasted more barbecue chips than any two guys in the entire continental United States. I'll take the fucking Pepsi challenge. If you've sampled more barbecue chips than we have, you let me know about it.
We do have a
chip sheet.
A sheet, yeah, that is posted, periodically, every so often.
I think the last update
shows
like Christmas.
Every bag we've done.
Up through like sort of Christmas-ish, we've have an updated chip sheet.
Over 800?
800, yeah, 800 and some chips. But yeah. But if we've got a phone number for these guys, I'll give them a buzz. Nobody can give me a phone number? Everybody's too fucking busy? I got it. No problem. No big deal. We'll just end the show right here. No more content, Steve. I was going to try to provide some content for all these idiots on the internet, but no. We'll go ahead and just listen to some music records.
Centric Store? That's the name of the company.
They don't have one? Okay,
Centric Store.
Maybe I can send them an email.
Olivet, Missouri.
Do they have an instant messenger account? Because I'd love to get into a long conversation
It's
about
probably the Canadian company, though, but it says product of Canada. It doesn't see what the company is from Canada, though.
Somebody get me the Canadian embassy on the line right now. Jerry,
It's a mystery.
give me Canada's
what's
number
going on
one
here?
right now. Not the Prime Minister, that other guy. Who's that other guy? No, not that guy either.
It's just probably from some lodge up in the mountains up in Canada. Guys are like drug runners, and they have.
You
this
promised yard wrestling? All right. I appreciate the fart out of you guys. We had a good time tonight. What we do? We talked about some record albums. You like record albums, Steve?
Well,
They're all right. Record store day stuff.
yeah.
Digs of the week.
Hmm.
Chips,
What we
and
played.
soda. What we played. Whew.
News. Nobody died. Thank God for that.
Oh, those people died. But you know, anybody die? Chip hotline stat. Do they have a mass base?
Did you talk about your open back special?
Oh, we didn't do the OBS. Oh no.
Save it for next week.
No, I'm stinging back into it. I'm stinging back into it. It's a full-on sting back.
God.
We're stinging it back.
Little memory lapse there.
Yeah, this is an OBS, better known as Open Bag Special here on the program. You know, during the week, folks, I live a low-carb lifestyle, and then I shoot here on the weekends. And so I don't eat chips during the week at all. Literally zero chips during the week. And it's tough sledding.
What do you eat?
Pork rinds. Pork rinds is what saves my ass when it comes to like something salty and crunchy that I eat with a sandwich or like a wrap or, you know, that kind of thing. So I eat a lot of pork rinds. I ran across these this week. It's an open bag special. It's bag 2 of 2. And actually it's bag like, it's toward the end of it. This what's this company? Small Batch. Is that what they do a lot of weird flavored pork rinds because now it's become kind of kitschy with low carb people, which is fine. But these are spicy dill pork rinds.
Let me see that. Southern Recipe Small Batch.
Southern Recipe Small Batch. So, I mean, I know what these taste like because I've been eating them for half the week. What do you think about these, Steve? Nice big rinds. I mean, look at these guys. The spicy dill is good, but it could be a little better.
From Ohio, Rudolph Foods Company.
It's weird because
Rudolph Foods Company.
It's one of these weird things where I feel like I get a different flavor profile every time I have these. Whether I eat it with a sandwich or I have them with like something to drink or like, I feel like they're different every time. Different
I like it.
Varying degrees of dill, varying degrees of heat, like varying degrees of flavor. Every time I have them, I feel like they're very chameleon pork rinds. But, whoa, wait a minute. Eric says he's cashing in a banana buck for a round of marbles. We can do it. We're doing it right now. But it's on a random track. Pork rinds are great. Exclamation point play right now.
Right now?
Right now.
Play?
Yeah, hurry up. Everybody hurry up. Exclamation point play. It's a random track. I did a random track.
Play.
Wait, Scotty says the company that sells Moon Lodge. Hold up. Specializes in supplying jails. No shot. Oh, wait a minute, man. Oh fuck, man! DJ Thunder's dad passed this week.
Oh shit!
Holy shit, man, dude. That's fucking awful, man. We should do a shot for him. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But I'm going to anyway, Steve. He's a good friend of the program. Put a pot pie on the fire? It's tough losing your pops, man. That's tough sledding.
You want another one of these?
Yeah, sure.
Is your vodka in there yet?
No.
Just put some in there.
And you know if we oh God.
There you go. All right.
You know what I always say, brother? If we got to take one on the chin, then we fucking all got to take one on the chin. That's what it's about, being in a fucking community right there. Actually, spam some fucking, the closest thing to hearts, or I don't know. I'll find something. Find something to spam for my man in the chat. We all do it together, though. We all take it on the chin. We all run the laps together. That's the end of the story. We take the laps.
I've already done mine.
We take the laps together.
I've already done mine.
All right, let's run it.
Oh wait, did I enter?
I think so. Did I enter?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, bum.
I'm gonna snooze it up for you, brother. Ride that nicotine all the way to the.
I don't know if we've ever ran this track before. Yeah, Liver Lobes owns the track record at 223. Oh, look at that same cat owns the record at 27. He's a hacker.
That's so.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy's mom.
Fucking Muhammad Atta motherfucker. Sorry, it was these 9/11 kid. Look at the Melville Ocean. Not the first time he's went around in a circle around a butthole. Let me tell you
Round
something.
and round and round she goes. Where it
seen the
stops,
videos.
nobody knows.
Man,
I had a good time performing with
gotta take a
Spindle 45 last Saturday night.
I gotta take a shit. You gotta take the helm.
Had a lot of fun.
Watching all this go around, it's making me take.
I sang "Stand by Me"
by Ben E. King.
Ben E. King. I sang "Dock of the Bay." Sitting in the, I left my home in Georgia, and also sang "Immigrant Song," which is like softball. That's why I was actually there.
That's big.
Because they play Barracuda, and Barracuda's in the same key, and it's got almost the same kind of rhythmic pattern going on.
That's a horse.
Interesting story. Barracuda was actually stolen from a Nazareth song. Nazareth played with Heart, and there was a song that Nazareth played that has this like.
Oh, look at these Loretta's out in front. She sent us COVID tests. I hope she wins, Steve. I'll be honest with you. Oh, Aaron Griffin. Look at this. Power moves to shower moves. Loretta's still out in front.
Got to hit those jump points. What do you call those?
Whoop-de-woos.
Whoop-de-woos. Yeah, you got to hit the whoop-de-woos.
It's Winter Olympics.
It's a straight shot. Look at that. Whoa!
Whoa, who was that?
Motherfucker!
Unsound Rob, you fucking hacker.
Go, man!
Metal. He just meddled his way right to the fucking front here.
Show him how it's done.
He just robbed his way to the front.
Record?
Boom. Time over. Just fucking get over it.
Record?
Rob just came in and said, get over
Record, he just smashed the record.
He just said,
he just smashed the record.
Over it. Get over it.
He smashed it. 223 was the record. He was in at like 2.
Be.
He was in like 2.
It's got to be. But we were waiting like 4 minutes till the rest of the pack.
There's 223 now.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
He smashed it.
Man.
Did I tell you he smashed it?
Wait, how is Eric not even in this game? Didn't he want to ask for this?
Snooze, you lose. I guess.
Maybe he's not. No, there he is. literally, literally the last. Jesus Christ! I feel bad now. Now I feel bad. I feel bad.
That was fun.
That's fun. Wait a minute. Hey Jerry, can we? Hey Jerry, can we delete this VOD?
Let's see the final results.
Let's see it.
204.
204. New track record for the community.
Even Frog Dog beat the record.
Hey, Jeff, TV Cigar, Frog Dog. Oof, 217. 223.7.
Sorry, Noisy Beast.
Noisy Beast is close. 2 people that beat the track record, including Jeff and Rob.
That was cool.
Good stuff. Fuck.
That was the best race of the night, I think.
I think so.
Well, I would say, yeah.
Nope. Please, you better slow down. I just had one of those. Nope.
Okay.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining for Grown Man Record Night. But we ain't done, baby. We're just getting started. How long does it take me to find the Twitch graphic? I'm the motherfucking worst host. Boom.
I'll put a record on.
Yeah, come over. Go ahead, Steve. Come over to Twitch. We're gonna play. We're gonna lead off with that Who record, the Who Sell Out. Man, I've looked for this record for a long time, man. We're gonna play it right now, live, unabridged, on the air right now. It's gonna be a good time. So I hope everybody gets over there, and even if you don't, man, whatever. Appreciate you spending a little time with us this evening. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of good records, a lot of good fellowship. It's just been a great time overall. What a better way to just start off the weekend, man. Even if you go to bed right now, tomorrow you wake up, you fucking chilling with your wife, you're going to eat a little bacon and eggs, a little black coffee. Woo! You're going to have that little Grown Man Record Night tinge in the back of your head, reminding you about how you kicked off the weekend in the right style, and it just felt good, baby. And you know you look good doing it. You smelt good doing it. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. You guys ever have like one place on your back that itches? Steve took my light away. You guys ever have that one place on your back that itches? I always have this one place on my back that itches real bad, and it's right. If I can get right over, come over to Twitch and listen to a record album. You guys like record albums? Oh, there we go. Portable light city. Brought to you by. Fuck! I dropped my phone. Ice Blue Aqua Velva.